Hey everyone! Today I wanted to show you a few of my favorite nail polishes. This is just a pretty random sample of the nail polishes I tend to use the most and tend to gravitate towards when I'm planning a manicure or just wanting to paint my nails. So I'm going to start with a few of the OPIs that I use the most, starting with, this is OPI's Don't Touch My Tutu. This is like a sheer white. It's not opaque, but it is just a sheer. It takes two, I usually put 3 coats on. It's not completely sheer, but it's just a great base coat for any nail art you want to do. Just a plain, not opaque white, but sheer. I love it. It's absolutely one of my favorites. Along the same lines, this is OPI My Boyfriend Scales Walls. Both of these two polishes I've gone through a couple bottles, just because if you look at my nail polish, if you look at my manicures, most of them are either the background is Don't Touch My Tutu or My Boyfriend Scales Walls. This is a not exactly white, it's like a grayish white. Great formula. I found that if I do this, a manicure with this polish, I never have chips. I normally never have chips in general just because when my nails are long and I conceal the tip, I never have chips. So, but this one is one that I find is a great formula and it lasts a long time. Sticking with OPI, this is one of my recent favorites. This is my Vampire's Buff. It's like a nudie, it's a nude color, tan. I use this a lot for the background. It's great formula as well. OPI, I never have a problem with their formula. Never ever. Others I do, but OPI is one that stands the test of time when it comes to formula. Their colors are a little boring, but nudes and whites, this is my go-to. I love this nude, probably my favorite nude. Another OPI color, this is their glitter. This is from, not their glitter, but this is a silver glitter from their DS collection. This is DS Radiance. One coat, perfect application, great formula. This is a go-to for sure. Here's one more OPI. This one I thought I'd throw in because it is a little weird, but this is a perfect accent color for some nail art that I've done that I absolutely love. It's from Nicki Minaj collection. This is Did It On 'Em. It's like a greenish yellow that looks ugly, but actually is a really interesting and really cool color that is also something that I tend to always grab when I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, but it usually just adds something interesting to the manicure and that I really like. We'll move on to China Glaze, and China Glaze is the polish that I use the most, I would say, just because they have the most bright colors and that's normally what I go to. Their collection that came out last year, it was called their Summertime collection, I'm pretty sure. Let me just check. Sensational. It was their Sensational collection that came out last year. Last year is one of my favorite collections of all time. And I just picked a few because I honestly use almost every polish, every pink or green polish out of that collection I use. This is just one. This is Bottoms Up, a great pink. I don't paint my base coat these colors, but these are colors that I always use in a nail art design. This is a pink. Like I said, they don't have the greatest formula, but this is Neon and On, another, you know, light pinky color. They don't have great formula, but when you're just using it in a nail art design, it doesn't matter what the formula is like, really. I mean, it's nice if it's thin and goes on smooth, but if not, it's okay. This is also from that same Sensational collection, a polish that I use all the time. I'm wearing right now. I'm wearing both of those colors. I'm wearing, in this ombre, is both of those I just pointed out, and also this color. I don't normally like green polish, but this is one I go to. I'm almost out of this polish. I've ordered more. I would highly suggest. This is a great polish. Let's count how many times I say great, okay, everybody? Another polish that I love from Sensational collection is Too Yacht to Handle. That was highlight of my summer if I didn't say. Too Yacht to Handle. awesome, like, teal? Probably not the right color, but like a turquoise color, a little bit darker than turquoise. These don't have the greatest formulas. I've said that a couple times, but great color, so I would highly suggest them. And when it comes to neons and bright colors, speaking of neons, this is my favorite neon, Orly Glow Stick. My favorite, it's always on my toes, I can have neon any day of the week. I love neon. When it comes to neons, it is, what I do is I always just put a base of white. I know you don't have to do that, but it honestly makes it so much easier, makes the color so much brighter, and makes it so you don't have to sit there for 5 hours or, you know, 5 coats of the same thing just to get it to look like. If you just do one base of white and then 2 coats of the neon, it looks perfect. And you also have to do that with stuff like Flip Flop Fantasy, which is a great color. I think they've changed it to make it a little more orangey because they have another Flip Flop Fantasy that's more pinkish, but Flip Flop Fantasy is a horrible formula, like awful. No offense, but it's awful. And so I just go ahead, I don't even try to deal with it at all. I just go ahead and put a white coat down. Floss Gloss is another one of my absolute favorites. I just picked a few. I love their glitters, their silver and gold glitter. I love, whoa, sorry. Sorry, I just dropped it. But this is Wave Pool by Floss Gloss. A light blue, like a really standard light blue. I've gotten some, I've ordered a couple of these because they don't give you very much. That is more greeny. But I like the blue. I love that. And then this is my favorite pink. This is Floss Gloss Perf, my favorite pink. Besides some of my, that and the China Glaze pinks I showed you from the Sensational collection are my absolute favorites. Like I said, this formula I would say is a little bit better than China Glaze. Their downfall is they don't give you very much and the brush isn't great. But I love the color, so that makes up for it. Couple more here. This is a, I'm not going to say great again. This is a glitter, it's a rose gold glitter. Orly, that Orly makes, this is Rage. Orly also makes just a straight up gold glitter that I use all the time. Just for sometimes when I don't, you know, if I do one hand, I normally always have the same thing on both hands, but sometimes if there's a design that I just do not feel like attempting with my non-dominant hand, which now I'm pretty much ambidextrous and it looks basically the same. Sometimes you just tired, because I normally do my nails at about 6 o'clock in the morning. So this is an awesome, I'm not gonna say great, this is an awesome color to use, rose gold glitter. 1 coat, I never do 1 coat, I always do 2. Perfect. Another Orly that's really popular, I'm shaking it up a little bit. This is Orly's Peacock. Sweet Peacock, sorry. Just a really fun, interesting blue. I love blue polish. This chips pretty easy, I've found, even when you seal the tip and everything. I'm really careful with my nails. I normally never ever have chips. If I've already said that, I'm just gonna brag a little bit more about that for some reason. But that one I do have chips on my nails. One of my all-time favorite colors, Illamasqua. Don't know if it has a name or not. Illamasqua, this is a purple from Illamasqua. The best formula I've ever worked with. The absolute best formula. I need to get more. I'm almost out. Just the best formula, just a great color. So great. And just the last one that I'm going to point out to you guys, this is another Illamasqua, and it is a black with silver and holographic glitter inside. I could wear this on my nails every day, honestly. It's interesting, it's not boring, it's just fun, and again, great formula. That one does chip, I've found, pretty easily. Not as easily as the Sweet Peacock, but you just got to be careful, and you can do touch-up if you need. So this is just a sampling of my favorites and the ones I constantly am finding myself going towards. I can do more of my favorites of recent collections that have come out. I just bought a few from the Brazilian collection, but I haven't really used any yet, so I can't really tell you any of those. But because I have a lot of polish, I don't tend to buy that many anymore, but as I do, if I find one that I really like, I'll update you guys. So I hope this is helpful to you and gives you a little idea of some of the polishes I use, because I know I'm not great about telling you the polishes. I get requests all the time, what's this color, what's this color? And I'm sorry I don't do that. Just sometimes I use so many colors that I just forget. So this is just the ones that I go to constantly. So I hope you enjoyed it. Have a good day.